Alright, Shalawam. First off, foremost, I want to say call Halal, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS that rule well, starting with Apostle Tahar on down, and Shalawam to you, Achyams, that's pushing the truth through the spirit power of Yahawashi, the seal the elect, followed by the 1/3 of Israel. Alright, and real quick, I want to do a quick, impromptu. Alright, and as you can see, the screen right here, you can probably get a gist of what the topic would be, but really, man, I just want to go through the spirit. All right, just expound in a couple scriptures. And I'll just hop into it right here. And I'll start off with Second Peter's. I'll start off with 2 Peter's 3 and 2 Peter's 3 and verse 5, and it says, "For this they willingly are ignorant of that by the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that was then, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with the water, perished." All right, and that world, all right, that then was the world in the ancient day, all right, in the past, all right, that was the world when Noah walked on earth, all right, and that was when the Lord, commanded Noah to make the ark, because he told Noah that he was going to flood the world with the water. All right, and Noah was out there prophesying how the Lord, Yahawah was going to flood the world with the water. All right, but all the simps, all those simpletons, that didn't hearken unto Noah, to the word of Yahawah, Bahasham, man, those are the ones who perished in that flood. All right, on that flood by water. All right, and just like today, because today we are living in the day of Noah again. All right, the days of Noah. All right, and just like today, how we the men of the Lord started with the Apostle Tahar on down. All right, we are telling these jakes and these heathens, that the Lord Yahawashi is going to flood the earth again, not by water but with fire. All right, and just like back then, they were dancing, partying, and drinking like today, because the scripture said there's no new thing under the sun. All right, and they're doing the same thing today. That's like they were doing the same thing back then, like they're doing today. All right, but when they filled that first drop of water, they knew that they knew shit was gonna happen. All right, they was like, oh shit, fuck, he was right, and and just like just like today, man, they don't believe us now, especially these scoffers. All right, they don't believe us now, but when they see that fucking missile coming in the sky, they're gonna be like, oh shit, they were right. And going back to the book of Ezekiel, and I believe the 33rd chapter, the 33rd verse, it says that a prophet has been among you, not saying it verbatim, if I'm not mistaken. All right, and it's gonna be the biggest "I told you so" in the history of "I told you so." All right, so just like how Noah was prophesying back then, we're doing the same thing now, warning everybody. All right, in verse 7, it says, 2 Peter 3 and 7, it says, "But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men." Right, man. And instead of today, the instead of how the world was flooded with the water in the days of Noah, all right, it's gonna be with fire this time. All right, the thermonuclear missiles. All right, because water. All right, because the Lord made a covenant with Noah, all right, that he was never going to flood the earth again. All right, you can find that in Genesis, the 9th chapter. All right, in the token, in that covenant, he made the symbol, I believe, is the rainbow. All right, and that's how you know that the Lord's going to never flood the earth again with water. All right, but now the Lord's going to flood it, not with the water but with fire. All right, and His word is reserved unto judgment with fire, man. All right, and I jumped down to verse 10, 2 Peter 3 and 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief of the night." All right, so no one's gonna know, man. All right, then no one's gonna know when the Lord's gonna come. All right, no one's gonna be prepared. All right, the Lord's gonna come like a burglar in your house, man. He's gonna come like a goddamn eagle taking up a little tiny bird, man. All right. Is going to come fast, swift, all right? And it says, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. All right, so like fervent heat. All right, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Right, man. So the elements are gonna melt, man. All right, so the elements being the ocean, the lands. All right, the buildings, the cars, everything you see is gonna come to naught. It's gonna be burned up. All right, the people. That's the main thing. All right, because we are elements. Our bodies are made up of elements. All right, and it says the earth also, the works that are therein shall be burned up. All right, man. So everything that is done under the sun, as wicked as society, is gonna be fucking burnt. All right. And just to back this up, I go to the book of Genesis to get the account when Yahawah told Noah what was gonna come to pass when he commanded him for the ark, with the flood and stuff. All right. This is the book of Genesis 6, and I believe it starts at I start at 11. And it says Genesis 6 and 11. The earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence. All right. And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. Just like now, everything is fucking, is fucking filled with abominations. All right, satanic vibrations. All right, everything is out of order and vexation of spirit. All right. And it keeps going. It says, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And the Most High said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them. I will destroy them with the earth. All right. So this is the Lord speaking to Noah. All right. And it says, verse 14, make thee an ark of gopher wood. Room shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make of it. All right. And I believe this is the Lord talking to Noah of how he wants to he giving us the steps to build the ark. All right, to survive through the flood. And I believe it's from verse 14 all the way down to all the way down to 16. I'll skip that and I'll keep going, and I skip to 17. Genesis 6:17. And behold, I do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. Right, man. So this is when Yahawah told Noah that he's gonna flood the earth, man. All right. And from verse 14 to verse 16, that's when the Lord told Noah to start how to build the ark and how he wants it to be made so he can survive. And it says verse 18, but with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come unto the ark, thou and thy sons, thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee, and of every living thing of all flesh, two of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female. Right, man. So after the Lord, told him how he wants the ark, then after he told him that he's gonna destroy the earth, all right, with water, all right. After he told Noah these things, he then told him that build the ark so his sons and his wife can survive. All right, and now spiritually the ark is gonna be we're building the ark now. All right, through the highways and byways. All right, and that's that spiritual ark. All right, and that's gonna be the elect that's gonna get beamed up. Spiritually, that's gonna be just like the how Noah, all right, survived the flood. All right, and spiritually the chariots are gonna be the ark for the elect. They're not gonna be consumed in that fire. All right. And then after that, the Lord said, just get every every animal in two. All right, because back then, men, the animals were afraid of men. All right, they're afraid of man. All right, but going back to the point, verse 17, it says that he's gonna basically, man, he's gonna fuck the world with water, man. And that's what's gonna happen, in these latter times. All right, the Lord's gonna fuck this place up with fire. All right, it's gonna be destroying wind. All right, like it says in the book of Jeremiah. All right, this is the book of Zephaniah. It's the book of Zephaniah. I think it's 1, if I'm not mistaken. The book of Zephaniah 1 and I started 2, and it says, I will utterly consume all things from off the land, said the Lord Yahawah. I will consume man and beast. All right, I will consume the fowls of the heaven and the fishes of the sea and the stumbling blocks with the wicked, and I will cut off man from off the land, said the Lord Yahawah. All right, so when this happens, man, all right, everything's gonna get cut off, man. Beasts, the birds, the lands, mankind. All right, everything. Once these things happen, man, once the fire hits this place, it's gonna be desolate. All right, it's gonna be stubble, man. All right, and the only ones that's gonna be protected and get and not gonna be destroyed is the elect in the 1/3. All right, which is spiritually how Noah and his family was. All right, that's gonna be the elect, man. They're not gonna be consumed in this fire. All right, and really, man, through prophecy, people think so. Like not people, but so like people. Through prophecy, people, they don't see what's gonna come to pass. All right, because like it says in the book of Peter's, people are like in the last days. People is gonna be scoffers, man. All right, scoffers. They're not gonna believe what you got to say. They're gonna continue to buck up against the men of the Lord. When you're out there in the highways and byways, when you're out there, doing sit downs, lessons. You have scoffers in the comment boards. Basically my keyboard warriors. Because that goes back to the book of Romans 3:3. It says, what if some did not believe? Shout their unbelief made the Most High. Matter of fact, I'll just get it. Just forget to talk about it. I'll just get it. Romans 3 and verse 3, and it says, for what if some did not believe? Shall the unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Right, man. So it doesn't matter if you don't believe or not, man, because because whether you like it or not, man, the Lord is raising up His prophets to parasite the downfall of this wicked ass society, man. This kingdom, Esau's kingdom. All right, so it doesn't believe if you think that America is gonna continue to flourish. All right, because this place is coming to naught, man. You can see it right now. Right, it doesn't believe that it doesn't matter if you don't think that the Lord is gonna flood this bitch with fire, man, because it's gonna happen. All right, so it doesn't matter, man. So like it says the book of Isaiah 55, man. Chapter 55. The Lord's word is not gonna return unto him void, man. All right, and the Lord, man, whatever He says goes, man. All right, it's that simple. All right, and real quick, I'll get Haggai real quick. All right. Haggai, if I can get it real quick, Salakia. This is the book of Haggai. Salakia, bear with me real quick. All right, this is the book of Haggai, or Salak 1, and where is it? I know what's in here, man. Salakia, Achyams. I'm looking for the scripture about the it's in here. Oh yes, the water Yahawashi. Salakia, I got it. This is the book of Haggai 2 and verse 6, and it says, for thus saith the Lord Yahawah of hosts, yet once it is a little while, and I will shake the heavens and the earth and the land, and it's like in the sea, in the dry land. Right, man. So Yahawah, so the Lord Yahawashi, man, must he's saying that he's gonna flood this bitch with nukes, man, with fire. And once that happens, man, everything's gonna get shaken up. All right, the heavens, the earth, the sea, the dry land, everything's gonna get fucked up, man. All right, but the only ones that's gonna get saved out of it, is gonna be you Israelites, man.